0 to 2. 1 to 2. 2 to 2. 2 to 3. 2 to 4. 2 to 5. 3 to 5. 4 to 5. 4 to 6. 5 to 6. 6 to 6. 7 to 6. To 6. 9 to 6. 10 to 6. 10 to 7. 10 to 8. 11 to 8. 12 to 8. 12 to 10. 13 to 10. 13 to 11. 13 to 12. 13 to 13. 13 to 14. 14 to 14. 15 to 14. 16 to 14. 16 to 15. 17 to 15. 18 to 15. 19 to 15. 20 to 15. 20 to 16. 20 to 17. 20 to 18. 21 to 18. 21 to 19. 21 to 20. 21 to 21. 21 to 22. 22 to 22. 22 to 23. 22 to 24. 23 to 24. 24 to 24. 25 to 24. 26 to 24. 26 to 25. 26 to 26. 27 to 26. 27 to 27. 27 to 28. 27 to 29. 28 to 29. 28 to 30. 29 to 30. 30 to 30. 30 to 31. 31 to 31. 32 to 31. 32 to 32. 32 to 33. 32 to 34. 32 to 35. 33 to 35. 33 to 36. 34 to 36. 35 to 36. 35 to 37. 36 to 37. 36 to 38. 36 to 39. 37 to 39. 38 to 39. 39 to 39. 39 to 40. 39 to 41. 39 to 42. 40 to 42. 41 to 42. 42 to 42. 42 to 43. 43 to 43. 44 to 43. 44 to 44. 44 to 45. 45 to 45. 46 to 45. 47 to 45. 48 to 45. 49 to 45. 50 to 45. 51 to 45. 52 to 45. 52 to 46. 52 to 47. 52 to 48. 53 to 48. 54 to 48. 55 to 48. 55 to 49. 56 to 49. 56 to 50. 56 to 51. 57 to 51. 58 to 51. 59 to 51. 59 to 52. 59 to 53. 59 to 54. 60 to 54. 60 to 55. 61 to 55. 62 to 55. 62 to 56. 62 to 57. 62 to 58. 63 to 58. 64 to 58. 65 to 58.
60 Just 1 minute.
What?
Sixty-six to 58. Sixty-six to 59. 67 to 59. 68 to 59. 68 to 60. 68 to 61. 68 to 62. 68 to 63. 68 to 64. 68 to 65. 68 to 66. 69 to 66. 69 to 67. 69 to 68. 69 to 69. 70 to 69. 71 to 69. 72 to 69. 72 to 70. 72 to 71. 72 to 72. 73 to 72. 74 to 72. 74 to 73. 74 to 74. 74 to 75. 75 to 75. 76 to 75. 76 to 76. 76 to 77. 77 to 77. 77 to 78. 78 to 78. 79 to 78. 80 to 78. 80 to 79. 81 to 79. 81 to 80. 81 to 81. 82 to 81. 83 to 81. 83 to 82. 84 to 82. 84 to 83. 85 to 83. 85 to 84. 85 to 85. 85 to 86. 86 to 86. 86 to 87. 87 to 87. 88 to 87. 89 to 87. 90 to 87. 90 to 88. 20 to 89. 91 to 89. 91 to 90. 91 to 91. 22 to 91. 23 to 91. 93 to 92. 94 to 92. 95 to 92. 96 to 92. 96 to 93. 96 to 94. 96 to 95. 97 to 95. 28 to 95. 28 to 96. 99 to 96. 99 to 97. 99 to 98. 99 to 99. 100 to 99. One hundred to 100. 100 to 101. 101 to 101. 101 to 102. 101 to 103. 101 to 104. 101 to 105. 101 to 106. 102 to 106. 102 to 107. 103 to 107. 104 to 107. 105 to 107. 106 to 107. 107 to 107. 107 to 108. 108 to 108. 109 to 108. 110 to 108. 111 to 108. 111 to 109. 111 to 110. 112 to 110. 113 to 110. 113 to 111. 113 to 112. 114 to 112. 114 to 113. 114 to 114. 114 to 115. 115 to 115. 116 to 115. 116 to 116. 117 to 116. 118 to 116. 119 to 116. 119 to 117. 119 to 118. 119 to 119. 120 to 119. 121 to 119. 121 to 120. 122 to 120. 123 to 120. 124 to 120. 125 to 120. 125 to 121. 126 to 121. 126 to 122. 126 to 123. 126 to 124. 126 to 125. 126 to 126. 127 to 126. 127 to 127. 128 to 127. 129 to 127. 129 to 128. 130 to 128. 130 to 129. 130 to 130. 131 to 130. 131 to 131. 132 to 131. 132 to 100. 132 to 133. 132 to 134. 132 to 135. 133 to 135. 134 to 135. 134 to 136. 134 to 137. 135 to 137. 135 to 138. 135 to 139. 135 to 140. 135 to 141. 136 to 141. 137 to 141. 138 to 141. 139 to 141. 140 to 100. 140 to 142. 141 to 142. 142 to 142. 142 to 143. 143 to 143. 144 to 143. 144 to 144. 145 to 144. 145 to 145. 146 to 145. 147 to 145. 148 to 145. 149 to 145. 149 to 146. 149 to 147. 149 to 148. 150 to 148. 150 to 149. 151 to 149. 152 to 149. 152 to 150. 152 to 151. 152 to 152. 153 to 152. 154 to 152. 154 to 153. 155 to 153. 156 to 153. 157 to 153. 158 to 153. 159 to 153. 159 to 154. 159 to 155. 159 to 156. 159 to 157. 160 to 157. 161 to 157. 162 to 157. 162 to 158. 162 to 159. 162 to 160. 162 to 161. 162 to 162. 163 to 162. 163 to 163. 164 to 163. 165 to 163. 166 to 163. 166 to 164. 166 to 165. 166 to 166. 166 to 167. 166 to 168. 167 to 168. 167 to 169. 167 to 170. 167 to 171. 168 to 171. 169 to 171. 170 to 171. 171 to 171. 172 to 171. 173 to 171. 173 to 172. 173 to 173. 174 to 173. 174 to 174. 174 to 175. 174 to 170. 174 to 177. 175 to 177. 176 to 177. 177 to 177. 177 to 178. 178. 178 to 179. 178 to 180. 178 to 181. 179 to 181. 179 to 182. 179 to 183. 179 to 184. 179 to 185. 180 to 185. 181 to 185. 181 to 186. 182 to 186. 183 to 186. 183 to 187. 180. 187. 184 to 188. 185 to 188. 186 to 188. 187 to 188. 188 to 188. 188 to 189. 189 to 189. 190 to 189. 191 to 189. 191 to 190. 191 to 191. 192 to 191. 192 to 192. 193 to 192. 193 to 193. 193 to 194. 193 to 194. 194 to 195. 194 to 196. 195 to 196. 195 to 197. 196 to 197. 197 to 197. 197 to 198. 197 to 199. 197 to 200. 197, 198 to 201. 199 to 201. 200 to 201. 200 to 202. 201 to 202. 202 to 202. 202 to 203. 203 to 203. 203 to 204. 204 to 204. 205 to 204. 205 to 205. 205 to 206. 206 to 206. 206 to 207. 206 to 208. 207 to 208. 207 to 209. 1 to 0. One to 0. 2 to 0. 2 to 1. 1 to 1. 1 to 2 to 0. 2 to 1. 2 to 2. 3 to 2. 4 to 2. 5 to 2. 5 to 3. 6 to 3. 6 to 4. 7 to 4. 7 to 5. 8 to 5. 9 to 5. 9 to 6. 10 to 6. 11 to 6. 12 to 6. 12 to 7. 12 to 8. 13 to 8. 14 to 8. 15 to 8. 15 to 9. 16 to 9. 16 to 10. 17 to 10. 17 to 11. 18 to 11. 18 to 12. 19 to 12. 20 to 12. 21 to 12. 22 to 12. 23 to 12. 23 to 13. 23 to 14. 24 to 14. 24 to 15. 24 to 6. 24 to 17. 24 to 18. 24 to 19. 25 to 19. 26 to 19. 27 to 19. 27 to 20. 27 to 21. 27 to 22. 27 to 23. 28 to 23. 29 to 23. 30 to 23. 30 to 24. 30 to 25. 31 to 25. 32 to 25. 33 to 25. 33 to 26. 34 to 26. 35 to 26. 36 to 26. 36 to 7. 36 to 28. 37 to 28. 37 to 29. 38 to 29. 39 to 29. 40 to 29. 41 to 29. 41 to 30. 42 to 30. 43 to 30. 43 to 31. 43 to 32. 43 to 33. 44 to 33. 44 to 34. 44 to 35. 45 to 35. 46 to 35. 46 to 36. 46 to 37. 47 to 37. 48 to 37. 48 to 38. 49 to 38. 50 to 38. 50 to 39. 51 to 39. 51 to 40. 52 to 40. 52 to 41. 52 to 42. 53 to 42. 53 to 43. 54 to 43. 55 to 43. 55 to 44. 56 to 44. 56 to 45. 56 to 46. 57 to 46. 57 to 47. 58 to 47. 59 to 47. 59 to 48. 60 to 48. 61 to 48. 61 to 49. 62 to 49. 62 to 50. 63 to 50. 64 to 50. 64 to 51. 64 to 52. 65 to 52. 65 to 53. 65 to 54. 65 to 55. 66 to 50. 67 to 55. 67 to 56. 68 to 56. 68 to 57. 68 to 58. 68 to 59. 69 to 59. 70 to 59. 71 to 59. 72 to 59. 73 to 59. 73 to 60. To 60. 74 to 61. 74 to 62. 74 to 63. 75 to 63. 75 to 64. 75 to 65. 75 to 66. 75 to 67. 75 to 68. 75 to 69. 76 to 69. 76 to 70. 77 to 70. 77 to 71. 77 to 72. 78 to 72. 79 to 72. 79 to 73. 80 to 73. 80 to 74. 81 to 74. 82 to 74. 83 to 74. 84 to 74. 84 to 75. 85 to 75. 85 to 76. 85 to 77. 85 to 78. 85 to 79. 85 to 80. 86 to 80. 86 to 81. 87 to 81. 88 to 81. 89 to 81. 89 to 82. 90 to 82. 91 to 82. 91 to 83. 91 to 84. 92 to 84. 92 to 85. 93 to 85. 93 to 86. 93 to 87. 94 to 87. 94 to 88. 94 to 89. 94 to 90. 94 to 91. 94 to 92. 95 to 92. 95 to 93. 96 to 93.
Very tough game and very hard work. Messi and Ronaldo.
96 to 94. 97 to 94. 98 to 94. 99 to 94. 100 to 94.
3 complete.
To 94. 102 to 94. 103 to 94. 103 to 95. 104 to 95. 104 to 96. 105 to 96. 105 to 97. 105 to 98. 106 to 98. 106 to 99. 106 to 100. 107 to 100. 108 to 100. 108 to 101. 108 to 102. 109 to 102. 109 to 103. 110 to 103. 110 to 104. 111 to 104. 112 to 104. 112 to 105. 112 to 106. 112 to 107. 113 to 107. 114 to 107. 114 to 108. 114 to 109. 114 to 110. 114 to 111. 114 to 112. 114 to 113. 114 to 114. 114 to 115. 114 to 116. 114 to 117. 115 to 117. 115 to 118. 116 to 118. 117 to 118. 117 to 119. 118 to 119. 119 to 119. 120 to 119. 120 to 120. 120 to 120. 120 to 122. 121 to 122. 122 to 122. 122 to 123. 123 to 123. 123 to 124. 123 to 125. 124 to 125. 124 to 126. 124 to 127. 124 to 128. 124 to 129. 125 to 129. 126 to 129. 126 to 130. 127 to 130. 127 to 131. 127 to 132. 127 to 133. 128 to 133. 128 to 134. 129 to 134. 130 to 134. 131 to 134. 131 to 135. 131 to 136. 131 to 137. 131 to 139. 132 to 139. 132 to 140. 133 to 140. 134 to 140. 134 to 141. 134 to 142. 134 to 143. 134 to 144. 135 to 144. 136 to 144. 136 to 145. 137 to 145. 138 to 145. 138 to 146. 139 to 146. 139 to 147. 140 to 147. 141 to 147. 140 to 147. 142 to 148. 142 to 149. 142 to 150. 142 to 151. 143 to 151. 144 to 151. 144 to 152. 145 to 152. 145 to 153. 146 to 153. 147 to 153. 148 to 153. 148 to 154. 148 to 155. 148 to 156. 149 to 157. 150 to 157. 150 to 158. 151 to 158. 152 to 158. 153 to 158. 153 to 159. 153 to 160. 153 to 161. 153 to 162. 153 to 163. 154 to 163. 154 to 164. 155 to 164. 156 to 164. 157 to 164. 157 to 165. 158 to 165. 158 to 166. 158 to 167. 159 to 167. 159 to 168. 160 to 168. 160 to 169. 160 to 170. 160 to 171. 160 to 172. 161 to 172. 162 to 172. 162 to 173. 163 to 173. 163 to 174. 164 to 174. 164 to 175. 164 to 176. 105 to 176. 166 to 176. 167 to 176. 168 to 176. 168 to 177. 169 to 177. 169 to 178. 169 to 179. 170 to 179. 170 to 180. 100 to 180. 172 to 180. 173 to 180. 174 to 180. 175 to 180. 176 to 180. 176 to 181. 177 to 181. 178 to 181. 178 to 182. 179 to 182. 180 to 182. 181 to 182. 182 to 182. 183 to 182. 183 to 183. 184 to 183. 184 to 184. 184 to 185. 184 to 186. 184 to 187. 185 to 187. 185 to 188. 186 to 188. 187 to 188. 188 to 188. 189 to 188. 189 to 189. 190 to 189. 191 to 189. 191 to 190. 191 to 191. 192 to 191. 193 to 191. 193 to 192. 194 to 192. 195 to 192. 196 to 192. 196 to 193. 197 to 193. 198 to 193. 199 to 193. 199 to 194. 199 to 195. 199 to 196. 200 to 196. 197. 101 to 197. 201 to 198. 202 to 198. 203 to 198. 203 to 199. 204 to 199. 205 to 199. 206 to 199. 200, 200. 207 to 200. 208 to 200. 108 to 201. 209 to 201. 209 to 202. 209 to 203. 209 to 204. 210 to 204. 210 to 205. 211 to 205. 212 to 205. 213 to 205. 214 to 205. 215 to 205. 216 to 205. 217 to 205. 217 to 206. 218 to 206. 218 to 207. 218 to 208. 218 to 209. 218 to 210. 218 to 211. 218 to 212. 218 to 213. 219 to 213. 219 to 214. 219 to 215. 219 to 216. 220 to 216. 221 to 216. 221 to 217. 221 to 218. 221 to 219. 220 219. 222 to 220. 223 to 220. 223 to 221. 223 to 222. 224 to 222. 224 to 223. 225 to 223. 226 to 223. 226 to 224. 226 to 225. 227 to 225. 227 to 226. 227 to 227. 228 to 227. 228 to 228. 228 to 229. 229 to 229. 229 to 230. 230 to 230. 230 to 231. 230 to 232. 231 to 232. 232 to 232. 233 to 232. 234 to 232. 234 to 233. 234 to 234. 234 to 235. 234 to 236. 234 to 237. 234 to 238. 235 to 238. 236 to 238. 237 to 238. 238 to 238. 238 to 239. 239 to 239. 240 to 239. 240 to 240. 241 to 240. 241 to 241. 242 to 241. 242 to 242. 242 to 243. 243 to 243. 244 to 243. 244 to 244. 245 to 244. 245 to 245. 245 to 246. 245 to 247. 245 to 248. 245 to 249. 245 to 250. 245 to 251. 245 to 252. 246 to 252. 247 to 252. 247 to 253. 247 to 254. 247 to 255. 247 to 256. 248 to 256. 249 to 256.
Ronaldo, come.
249 to 257. 250 to 257.
Ronaldo, come.
251 to 257.
Come. Messi is the loser.
252 to 257.
And Messi loser.
252 to 258.
Ronaldo is
252 to 259.
Messi winner.
252 to 260. 253 to 260. 253 to 261. 253 to 262. 254 to 262. 254 to 263. 256 to 263. 257 to 263. 257 to 264. 258 to 264. 258 to 265. 258 to 266. 259 to 266. 259 267. 259 to 268. 260 to 268. 260 to 269. 260 to 270. 261 270. 161 to 271. 262 to 271. 262 to 272. 262 to 273. 262 to 274. 263 to 274. 264 to 274. 264 to 275. 265 to 275. 266 to 275. 266 to 200. 267 to 276. 268 to 276. 269 to 207. 270 to 207. 271 to 276. 271 to 277. 272 to 277. 272 to 278. 272 to 279. 273 to 279. 274 to 279. 274 to 280. 274 to 281. 274 to 282. 275 to 200. 276 to 282. 276 to 283. 277 to 283. 277 to 284. 278 to 204. 279 to 284. 279 to 285. 279 to 280 to 286. 281 to 286. 281 to 287. 282 to 287. 283 to 287. 283 to 288. 283 to 289. 284 to 289. 284 to 290. 284 to 291. 285 to 291. 286 to 291. 286 to 292. 287 to 92. 288 to 292. 289 to 292. 289 to 293. 289 to 294. 290 to 294. 290 to 295. 291 to 295. 292 to 295. 293 to 295. 294 to 295. 294 to 296. 295 to 296. 296 to 296. 296 to 297. 297 to 297. 297 to 298.
Lost.
297 to 299.
Oh my god, lost. At last.
Whoa.
297 to 300.
The winner is the Messi. Messi is the world champion and
Whoa.
Messi is the winner. Okay. Next part, next day again.